take 2 of the same video which I tried to do. Right, it's Bodgers Bicep back in again with a video. So I'm not speaking as too loud as I usually do, because my sister's in bed, but I thought I'd record a video this morning before I do anything else. I've just currently been rooting through my box with all my... You remember these boxes, you know, these long big tube boxes, and... It's been raining, alright. Doctor Who products. In fact, I was thinking of showing off my Doctor Who figures. In fact, I believe I've got some more somewhere. Right. Just my dad sneezed. I can actually show you what the Ice Warrior does as well now, because I've got one of them little lights. Where is it? Does that work? Yeah, that works. Leave that there. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort things out. Before I throw these on the bed, I've got the Doctor Who calendar, which was for 2017. I still use it. Well, I don't use it now, but I just use it for like the looks of the photos. My poster, which is the currently beaten up at the minute. This is my only poster I ever got. That's still got blue tack on it for when I had it stuck on the wall. It was one of them things that came in these books, you know, the Doctor Who collecting books. I got the David Tennant one. It's ripped, but you can sort of make out what it's meant to be. I wish posters came rolled up, but it didn't. There's a couple of items that are upstairs in my old bedroom, which I cannot go and get because the box done, which is the 11th Doctor's TARDIS playset and the Davros remote control, which I think I've shown before. I don't know if I did, but I have got Daleks in here because the original box had got a bit of had accidents, let's just say that, and everything's falling on the floor. There you are. My original Doctor Who figures, what I got mixed in with other bits. Jeez. Right, put this back on here now. So all the boxes that I've done of Doctor Who figures I will put down that side. I'm going to go with this one first because this one's got loads in it. The original box has got messed up. Just put that there. Need some space. The tape's coming off. Stay. I'll sort that out after. I'm going to leave that to the side for that for the Ice Warrior. But anyways, I know this isn't the original box for every single one, but it's only for 3 characters, which came with, you know, River Song, the narrator, I can't remember it being called the narrator, Donna Noble, oh, Donna Meat, no, shut up. This was Series 4 action figures set from the classic Doctor Who line, sort of thing. He needs proper glue on his hand. It's like I'm stuffing a turkey, this. Oh, so tired. So the first one I got was in a set with, if I can remember correctly, okay, one of these. I'm missing Martha. I'm missing Martha. Martha, where are you? Where's Martha? Martha Jones one. I can't remember who it was. Martha. don't even know where Martha is. But she came with a set, and it came with the Doctor, his companion, which was Martha, and then these two, Saxon and Professor Yana, whatever his name was. But these were the ones where if you twist his head, it looks like he just hit hypothermia and just twists his neck and forgotten everything that he did. But it's got great articulation as well. If I can just show you. I don't like explaining articulation, that gets me bored, but end of the day, so that's what articulation's like. So let me put him back to normal so you can have a close look at him. Right. So this kind of looks like who it is, but his eyes, in fact he looks like a vampire from where his eyes are. It's moulded from very hard plastic, and I don't know, it reminds me of someone else. Doesn't look like Professor Yana, or whatever his name was, I can't remember, but it's Professor something. But it's got like the pocket, the little chain for his pocket watch coming through his waistcoat, and his little tie. And then dun 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 dun, he changed to the Master. Articulation's not so bad, it's exactly the same as this one, but the only thing is that now Saxon is wearing a ring of the Master, which you don't really see, and it looks really good, especially when you want to display it. In fact, I did used to display these on this desk here before way back of YouTubing, but every time it knocked over I just couldn't be bothered putting it back up. Now this one's kind of had the accident with the sword fight with that guy, Ragnos, whatever it was. Ragnos? Well, he had a fight and it was on top of him. He only just regenerated and he was in his pyjamas and dressing gown with the sword. And his hand accidentally came off. He couldn't regenerate to grow another one, so I've had to cleverly stick that up with blue tack. Well, just say he's been sticking his hand with a jar of blue tack or something. But until that, in fact, I need to get that glued back on. But his neck is literally getting fingered off. That's a rubber head. This was like one of the first Doctor Who characters I ever liked a lot, because 10th Doctor is my favourite Doctor. So dusty, I haven't even used it, but it looks really nice, especially the coat. In fact, I can actually get this coat off him, but I'm not going to really do that. I'm going to show you what he looks like without his coat on. I'm not going to take it all the way off. There you go, now he's Batman. But yeah, nice head sculpt. That does look like David Tennant from the side, but when you look at him in the face, he can't stop shaking. Does look like David Tennant. Unfortunately, it didn't come with a screwdriver, but I had the 9th Doctor figure set now, so David Tennant's got a screwdriver. Going up still with the 10th Doctor's era. In fact, I'm just going to go in different orders. But we've got Donna Noble, or Donna Meet Noble. Shut up, Joe. Need that. What else am I going to need? That's She was after Martha. I think she was after Martha. You know, she was a character that after Martha, and she had to lose all her memory because she took in something to do with took in the time vortex. No, that's Rose Tyler. That's how she came the bad wolf on the Day of the Doctor. But I like how this does look like Donna or Catherine Tate. Guaranteed I'm gonna have to. But anyways, the face looks really nice, and I like the articulation's not that bad actually. The hands can move. I know the attendance is basic. You know, she can't really do the splits. She can't kick out and stuff. But she can twist her legs and just pretend she broke her leg and ask for the doctor to fix it, but hey ho. So yeah. Then we have Professor Solm. This is when this is when we were first introduced to her, and she known the doctor since from the 12th carnation so far. And she had the screwdriver that the doctor gave him, which we did see in a Christmas special, Husband of the River song, whichever that, I think that was, yeah. But this does look a little bit like Alex Kingston in the face there. She has this spaceman suit thing going on. This is where the blaster would have come, but it didn't come with the blaster. But I don't know why it's got pink on it. Oh yeah. That's one thing that annoys me, the plastic keeps separating on the bottom. Especially on the Raggedy Doctor, or the Raggedy Man, or the 11th Doctor. I'll get to in a minute. Now, we have... Now this this came with its hand. This one came with its arm loose. Don't know why it's loose, but it's easy to pull off. This one's fine, but you can't even. So you wanna. So you wanna bend its arm. Oh, jeez. It's really hard to bend its arm. And it looks like he just broke his arm out of place. His nose chipping away. I don't know who this real name was, but he does look like the narrator off Doctor Who. He did came with his pole, but I've lost it and I don't know where it's gone. I know that the 11th Doctor came with his screwdriver, but unfortunately I lost that. Now articulation is kind of restricted due to his cloak. But it can just, you can't even sit him down if you, look, you want to sit him down, there we go, magic. What's this sorcery? Don't even know, we can't even do the splits. You can turn his head full 360, you can just do that, you can do that, you can twist his arm like that, and then you can go around and say he's broke his arm for some odd reason. It's come off again now. In fact, I might have to put some on that to keep it in place. His arms can move, his hands can move. You can twist his foot, like, that's going to make a difference to how he stands up. Anyways, that's the narrator. Then, dear me, get out of my way. Get stuck on there for some reason. Anyways, this one came with a set by itself, where my uncle bought me one of these. And this was back in them days when the 11th Doctor was around. And he usually walked around without his cloak on, but usually he did came with his sword, but that broke into two. And he looks like the guy from that episode. I can't remember what it was called, but it's been a while since I watched them. But the only issue is it doesn't even stand up. So I'm there, putting blue tack on his feet. Now stand up. It's really hard to stand some figures up, you know. But he can twist his legs around. He can't even do a split. He can't even walk forward or walk backwards. Or you can bend your knees and just pretend. No, let's not go down that route. But his head can do a full 360. His cloak's not removable, but it is peeling off a bit from the glue. I can't remember what episode was called, but it was a really good character in the episode where I think I can't remember what he did. It's been a while. That's a YouTuber. I can't remember what he did. Then we have the Raggedy Man. Now, his legs are loose. Now, when you want it sitting down, his legs will come out. When you want him to do the splits, his legs will come out. And it has done before today, and that needs glue and mat like that, so I can actually use it. In fact, it's using the same type of colour of the trousers of the 10th Doctor, I think. Yeah, it is. You can make out it's the same shade. Oh, sugar. This light's bad. Well, it's the same colour. I don't know to see it in the naked eye. It's got his quiff. Does look kind of Matt Smith. And rolled up sleeve with his tie. Second do for 360. He can sit down, he can stand up, he can do the splits when his legs fall off. He can be the legless Doctor. You know what that'll be? 2.5 Men. Alright, joke's over. Now, ta-da! This is the 11th Doctor with his cowboy hat on. And his colours are fading off. Again, this was the one that came with the screwdriver. So, but he does have a bigger amount of articulation than the previous 11th. So he can twist his leg, pretend to brocket, fell in a ditch. He can do the splits without cracking his pants open. He can sit down, he can stand up, he can twist his head, no, not fully, he can do about side to side turn. He can twist his arm around. He can bend his hand backwards like he's gone all weird. He can twist his waist around like no one cares. In fact, yeah, this one does. I've forgotten about that one. So yeah, Matt Smith was one of those characters where he's fancy dressed. Don't know what's it about with Doctor Who with fancy dress. Right. Now, this figure didn't come out until the character had died in the episode. And it was something to do with along the lines where... Ooh, sugar. Not with sugar. where Rory was standing back and the Weeping Angels took him to his own death. Can't remember what episode that was. It was something to do with a book. A book that the 11th Doctor loved reading. And he only read it because he likes the front cover. Anyways. There's the character that does look like him from the side. Now he can play the puppet. Give me just a minute. Right, I'm going to have to go in a minute, but I'll still carry on. Yeah, his face sculpt looked really nice, especially the articulation again side to side. Full 360 turn like that, you can do that, you can bend his arm like that, you can twist his hand. Dude. You can't fully do the splits. You can't fully sit down, you can't fully bend. Can't fully sit down. You can twist his legs like it's block his legs again, you can do that. You know, or you can do the Irish dancing like. army arties. Right. I shall be back. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm literally hungry. I shall see you in a few minutes. Minutes? Well, in fact, no. According to time, by the time I pause the camera, well, tablets. Yeah, it's stuck in your head, it's a tablet. I come down, go get my breakfast, come back up. It'll be like the Flash. So, by the time I click this button, I'll be already at it and I'll be on air. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I'll see you in the future. Whew. Anyways, welcome back to Drew Spicer's Corner. Why did I say that? I don't know. But, next figure is a D84 robot. I remember seeing this on, what was it? It was a series that started doing on BBC 3 or BBC 1, whichever the two. And they were showing off classic Who's, you know, classic Doctor Who episodes for like a year on television. Or TV. Or pictures or stuff. And I remember seeing this episode where the Doctor had, in fact, I don't know where the prop is for it, but it did come with this little mask, this golden mask, and it had like a handle with like this little ball. I can't, the little white ball. But anyways, I like that. It looks like the robot off the episode. It is very well detailed. It does have articulation, but it can only do, you know, the bend. It can't do the full 360 again. It can turn its head. It can twist its arm around. It can bend its arm. It can twist its hands. It can twist it. It can't do the splits. I'd say it can sort of sit down if it stays like that, but it can't bend its knees as such. But it can bend it like that as well. So, not very much articulation is in that figure. Moving on to the next figure, we have the Solarian, which we was first introduced to these creatures from the Doctor Who episode. This was the first time that we ever been introduced. I remember having a little gun that came with it, and this was in the in the series. What series? Series 12? I can't remember, but it looks really nice. It looks like a lizard. Do full 360. Not such on there. Not such on there. It can do the full 360 there. In fact, this one came by itself as well. But the only problem with this one is it keeps popping out of its little pegs. Pegs keep popping out. But it can't. Well, it can't really do that. But it can't do the splits as such. It can't sit down as such due to restriction of that if that was glued on. But it can twist its legs about. Oh, I'm so tired. Give me a second. Oh, dear me. Anyways, the next Doctor we have is Tom Baker, which was the 4th Doctor. In fact, I do have another 4th Doctor figure to show you, to compare with this one. For some odd reason, his head can come off. Imagine the episode, The Headless Doctor. Run the credits. Once upon a time, Doctor lost his head. The end. Does have his scarf, which is removable, but the scarf is, well, the scarf was, until I dropped it, multicoloured. I'm using a bit of light here. Quality, never know. There you can see is Tom Baker's head, which can do the full 360, again full 360, and then you can do the full 360 there, 90, full 360, full 360, can't really do the splits, can't such sit down because that's in the way, you can bend his knees upwards like that if you wanted to, and it does resemblance Tom Baker very well on the face there. Do you care for a jelly baby? Oh yes please. Anyways, a killer jelly baby. Anyways, Next figure we're going to Decade Master, which looks like it's being made out of paper mesh or whatever it was. This one, its head can move, but it didn't really move as when I bought it. In fact, it can move like side to side, but not fully, as it's just meant to be a fixture. It did meant to come with its SAF or whatever it was, but it didn't come with the actual sets. It doesn't have very much articulation, as is restricted for most of the clothing. It can do the lifting up and down, twist of that, it can do that. It can act like from Thriller, Michael Jackson's music video. Thriller, Thriller night, yeah. Anyways, legs. You can't sit down, you can only stand up. What's this sorcery? I'm sure these two have got something in common. Anyways, then we have not Slenderman, Silence. I'm pretty sure Doctor Who got that from Slenderman or something. His head bobbles, but he can't twist his head fully, as he's restricted through his clothing. However, he can, as he has a ball joint, pretend he's being, I don't know, it seems his hands twist, so you can just twist him like that. Again, you can just do that. He pull his hands out like he's got a handless man. Do that, he can do that, he can do that, he can do that, he can do that. Look, I broke his leg. I like the fact it looks like Slenderman. So, yeah, that's not Slenderman. Silence out the way. First ever Cyberman to have destroyed, or whichever Cyberman, which was using old piece of metal sheetings out of cars and stuff to recreate a Cyberman. Doesn't have much stuff, but apparently he likes getting illegal stuff on his backside there. But his head is on a ball joint, not separatable. He can't really. His arm is on the ball joint, but he's being restricted by the pads. And again, he can't even twist it around. He can twist his hand around. He can't twist side to side as it's being restricted. He can do sort of the splits. He can sort of sit down. He can sort of bend his knees, and his foot's on a ball joint if you want to move them for some odd reason. So that's one lot of figures down. I've got to put them back in the box now, wherever that's gone. It's behind me. Mission Impossible. Dun 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 dun. Ah! Sorry, you're gonna have to go back in your room for now. Ghastly the Fourth Doctor out due to I want to show. So that was one box down. Well, if I class it all together, it's 3 boxes. 4 boxes of Doctor Who figures done. We're nearly there, guys. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show you the Daleks now. Oh wow! In fact, I'm gonna show this off in a minute. Would you like some Dalek bread, anyone? Let's have a wind-up Dalek, which has lost its stuff. Genesis of the Daleks, which is the only Doctor Who DVD I've got. Pretty good, actually. So, we're going to go with the Doctor's age. So we have the first Doctor's Dalek. Now, the plungers are a bit shorter than usual due to been having accidents and I've had to pull out the remaining bits from inside the ball joint and I've had to shorten them down. But other than that, it all works. It's got ball joints like that. His eyes can go up and down, you can turn. Unfortunately YouTube has stopped, don't care. But he has casters on the bottom and he has like a tiny bit on there. This front bit looks like it come off, but it won't. But it is on a ball joint, which is really nice. And it's got this little satellite dish stuck to its back for some odd reason. Can't remember what it was. It's got matte black finish everywhere. It's also dusty. But yeah. Then we're going to Second Doctor's Dalek, Yeet. Which again looks similar to this Dalek, but is obviously silver and have blue balls everywhere. Blue Leuthemic beam, no, not Leuthemic beam, look at it is. Let's just call them blue balls, because I don't know what to call them. Anyways, and it's got these, like, platings on here. I think it was to do radiation purposes for this bit. Again, ball joints, like my neck, you know. Again, casters. Everybody take 5. Anyways, now here's my favourite Dalek. The golden one. This was used in a John Pertwee's era. Again, it's got that sheeting around. It's got the golden dome, the golden eye stalk, which can move up and down. Its plunger and that works very nice. What's this sorcery? I don't know. But it can move around like a Dalek. Speaking of Daleks, this I had for years and years and years, which is a Dalek cup, which I can't remember how long I've had this thing for. But what it does, it lights up and it still works today. Give me a minute. But yeah, it lights up. I've had that for years. How long was it released? 2004 this came out. Can't remember how long I've had this for. So yeah. Right, I'm going to move on to other figures, because I like to get it out of the way. Do you care for a jelly baby, anyone? Brian. Anyways, now this one comes with all sorts. In fact, it comes with a screwdriver, which I'm going to bring out. Come on, K9, you robot dog. Not technically a robot, but is trying to suffocate himself. Push it back in. Shut up. Go on. Oh, it's a boy. Now, this one has like a plate that looks like it can be removed, which isn't, but it's one of them pullback features. Doesn't really have no articulation. Apart from his head can nod. His tail doesn't really do anything. It's one of them pullback. Yeah, it's one of them pullback features, which you get. It's also got a calculator on its back, just in case you want to do maths on the go. So that's K9. Tom Baker. Now this head doesn't come off, so I can't really take the scarf off. But again, in fact, difference is this scarf is only coloured on one side, and this one's coloured on both sides. But we've got 2 4th Doctors on the go. In fact, his jacket's a bit more darker. In fact, it's the same jacket, but with different paint applications to its face as well. Now that's John Baker. John Baker. I'm thinking someone else. Tom Baker. Again, he's got the same trousers. In fact, he's got his cravat on as well. I don't know if you can remove it. No. Thought his hat was removable. Sorry. But again, it's Tom Baker's twin. Stick canine back in his. Now, Doctor's one of his companions, which I think it was Leela or whichever, but she has stiff articulation. Her red cannot move as it's one solid piece. She can do not fully the splits, so bend her legs and twist. So yeah, that's one other box down. I've got all this put back as well when I've finished. Great. Right, how many other boxes have I got? 2 more. 2 more, then I'm done. I'm trying to go as quick as I can, so I've got a couple of jobs to do. Right, I've got a 9th Doctor sets with the Auton, the 9th Doctor versus Tyler, and in fact, this was my latest figure review, unboxing. So, let's right. There we go. So, I hope you hit that subscribe button, because if you haven't, the Auton will blast your brain out, as it has a little gun feature. Which is really good. In fact, he's already automatically won the mannequin challenge as well. Also does splits. It's like a green clothing. The 9th Doctor, it also comes with a screwdriver, so did the 4th Doctor. Not that one, but the other one I just showed you. Come on, Christopher. Ugh. 9th Doctor, which I... So there's a 9th Doctor. He looked kind of vampire-y to me. That looks like Christopher. Full 360 turn on his head. That one's got a lack of articulation. It does similar to the 10th Doctor's, but just with that, you can also do the splits, you can also sit down, you can also, yeah, twists, stuff like that. Very nice articulation. I thought my phone was vibrating. I said phone. Oh, it is an awkward one. Hi guys, my name's Rose Tyler. My legs got crippled. Sorry. She can't even stand up straight. So, she can't even walk around. She can't even sit down. Well, I suppose she can kneel down and say, I'm so sorry. She can't turn like that. Even her arms are in fixed positions. So it's a head. Well guys, in fact this was like one of the earlier releases of her as well. It came with these little spider things. We got there eventually. Now if you go to the characteroptions.com, it'll basically show you the same exact advert from 2007. Trust me, I've done it, especially when you scan the codes. Now, here's what I need the light for. Sugar. If I didn't drop it, Tom Baker, you like to go there. This is the classic monster figure set, which came with the Zygon, Cyberman and Ice Warrior. So, sugar. Zygon can't really turn his arms, as I think. Yeah, that's why. He can do his full twists and all that. Not very much articulation there, but its foot can come off. I won't recommend it. His head cannot turn at all, which is literally like that. Now you remember these Cybermen. Well, apparently I didn't want to go back into... Here we go. This one likes to stay in its own. This one is one of them ones where it doesn't really turn its head. It's got a piece of box stuck to its chest. It's got, you know, basic articulation. Can't do the splits much. Can't even sit down. Can bend his legs though. He can twist his foot. And it's one of them. In fact, it looks like you can channel light through it as well. No, it's just me. The fact that it must be one of them things where you can turn back and forth in it. Now finally, the final action figure of them all. Jeez. The Ice Warrior. Which looks like he's got chicken legs. He can do a full 360 turn, he can't really do much bends. Well, it's got ball joint arms as well. It's got Lego hands, if you know what I mean. He can't twist his waist and his foot came off. He can do that, he can do that. And his foot can come off again, if you wanted it to. Now, this is what I really didn't get to show when I reviewed this. It's when you've shone the light through. His eyes can light up. Wow. What have you done to me? Please like and subscribe. Please save me from the torture. Quickly. Put your phone down. It's down. I don't like fresh air. apparently this one doesn't like to go in the box. Right. I'll show off this. This was made by my grandparents, which I've shown before, like ages way back when I like started YouTube. Table friendly. It's a wood. Keep banging my leg where I injured it the other day. It's made out of wood, like the actual TARDIS. Pretty dusty as well. Don't ask how it's done. In fact, it does open up to reveal a console which is stuck on the back of the wall. It's got a checkered floor though. And if you shine a light to it, it lights up. Alright, it's one of them things where it's just one of them drag things. I keep it protected in the plastic bag, as it's very, very precious. Can't remember how long I was. But it was pretty special. That's I got these off. Now this is a money box. Doesn't have batteries. I don't think. No, it doesn't. But that's the plug where your money would fall out. But I don't use it as a money box. But it does open up to see Christopher Eccleston with Rose Tyler, aka Billy Piper. Doesn't have the flight control thing because it's a money box, but it's made out of plastic. It does light up blue by the way on the lamp. Oh jeez. Oh, there she is. I've got Prisoner Zero, which had to be, was it Prisoner Zero? I can't remember. But I don't know. Yeah, it's Prisoner Zero. It's a box for it as well. This had an accident, so it had to be super glued back on. Here's Martha with half of her hair missing, as you can see. Now this, the tape's coming off the back, and I don't know why, but this has never been opened. Never been opened, and this came out a couple of years back in 2016. Still ain't opened, but the tape is coming off from the back. And it does come with a scammy code, I think it does. So, but I'm not gonna open this, as it's one of them things. Still see the seals there, everything. Alright, it's had a bit of accident when it was hooked onto the wall, but it's pretty good. It comes with other things as well. I'll just show you these. Oh, what about one? Doctor Who wallet, David Tennant. Can't beat a bit of David Tennant. Doctor Who mug, which I think had a bit of paint issues. This is like a miniature mug. Smaller on the outside, bigger on the inside, is that correct? Wow! It's not. There's a little plastic Dalek that came with it. I can't remember what that came with, especially this Cyberman, that came with something. I've got a little mug, Doctor Who, it's TARDIS. I unboxed it, I believe, on a video. So, yeah. Yeah, boy. In fact, I might as well stick Tom Baker in this box one, won't it? Yeet, 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 yeet. I think that's all for it today. I would show off my Sonic screwdrivers, but you've seen them about 1,000 times. But if you want to see them very quickly, I have the One Company's TV remote. I have, so I'll just bring them over here. I have the 12th Doctor second screwdriver. In fact, I've got two of these, but one of them's currently in a working process of a torch. This one's the War Doctor, the most recent one, which I ever got. The 12th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, which I modified because I broke the button. Another 12th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, which is one of them. Again, same as that one. Another 12th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, but this one's a beaten up version. I'm going to call it Davos one. The 8th Doctor Sonic screwdriver. The 10th Doctor, Then it came with a jar of Impossible Things, which has the pen, and we have the 10th Doctor's screwdriver, the ink nib, which is the UV ink nib, and a spare torch. And that's all it is for sonic screwdrivers, but I keep them on my desk, because I just do. I just like using them. Especially when I'm bored, I can just use my TV remote as an actual screwdriver and just turn on and off the lights when I'm bored. As it's pretty fun. Now, I've been working on a custom. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but if I just stick this. Right. Got spare batteries for it. I'm just going to try it. There we go. So, this is a prototype of a new sonic screwdriver which I've been working on. Ta-da! Yeah. Currently working position. So can't remember what this one was. Oh, yeah, this one was my other custom. I don't know where my other one is. This one's got a wire coming up because I was planning to wire it up to batteries. As it is wired up, but it just needs a battery and a switch for it. TARDIS key, Journal of Impossible Things, as you know. And I can get the 10 off. My pocket watch, which came with the pendant, which I've done a review of as well. And oh, my neck needs clicking. So yeah. Oh. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also turn that post notification on as well, as you could be notified when I next upload. Also add me on Snapchat, DSpicer1. It's in the description below, so make sure you use that to add me on. Other than that, have a great day, and hope to see you all again today or tomorrow, I don't know when. But anyways, I'll see you later, and don't forget, leave a like on the video. Bye!